Hello again readers, welcome to another stop on our Jane Austen Northanger Abbey themed Bath tour, and we're here at the Royal Crescent. So there are a selection of different crescents in Bath, and we've been to a couple of them now, but this was the most famous. This is the Royal Crescent, and there's as you can see, a very nice park in front of it where people want to do their Sunday afternoon stroll, and Jane Austen herself also did this, but we're interested in Catherine Morland. So Catherine Morland walks in the Crescent quite a few times during the course of the book, and even if she's not walking in the Crescent, sometimes she's referring to other people, like Mrs. Allen and Mrs. Thorpe, for instance, at one point go for a walk in the Crescent. But this is the scene of one of her greatest trials, because this is the setting where she is when the Thorpes are trying to persuade her to come for another ride towards Blaise Castle after the failure of the first trip, when she's already agreed to go for a walk with Miss Tilney, and she knows that the right thing to do is her to keep her prior engagement. So, chapter 13. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday have now passed in review before the reader. The events of each day, its hopes and fears, mortifications and pleasures, have been separately stated, and the pangs of Sunday only now remain to be described and close the week. The Clifton scheme had been deferred, not relinquished, and on the afternoon's present of this day it was brought forward again. So there follows a long discussion between all of them about the scheme of going to Clifton and Blaise Castle, and Catherine is saying, I can't do it because I've agreed to go for a walk with Miss Tilney, who was also walking in the Crescent, as all fashionable people were. And John Thorpe goes and tells Miss Tilney that Catherine isn't going to walk with her, and Catherine decides to rush away, and she says, away walked Catherine in great agitation as fast as the crowd would permit her, fearful of being pursued, yet determined to persevere. And you can see her in this illustration, walking away from them with the buildings of the Crescent in the background. And it says, obviously the crowd, there's such a big crowd of fashionable people walking around that it's very hard for her to make any progress. But she says her conviction of being right, however, was not enough to restore her composure till she had spoken to Miss Tilney. She could not be at ease, and quickening her pace when she got clear of the Crescent, she almost ran over the remaining ground till she gained the top of Milsom Street. Milsom Street, I believe, will be our next stop.